if they can hear me today.
Yes, we said we were going to give you a moment to check everything on the stream this week.
No, we're good, and I set it all up before I got in the Discord call, so we are good today.
All right.
My quest indicator is not pointing in the correct direction, like at all.
I was trying to finish up something on The Sims 4, so I'm not there yet. Give me like 30 seconds.
It's cool. I have to relog because my quest indicator was broken. There we go. Okay, and then let's make it so stream can see us. There we go. Stream can now see the wizard game.
Feel the speed at which I can consume hamburgers.
So
I
what has happened since last stream? Just as a recap, we've all done some side questing.
I have acquired the last of the Aquila gear.
Oh, nice.
And I got Earthquake.
And you got what?
Earthquake.
Oh, nice. Nice.
He's been bragging nonstop. I have been bragging nonstop. The rest of the family will tell you I'm insufferable right now.
You have not told me that you got Earthquake yet. I'm a little offended.
Well, I mean, in fairness, I wasn't thinking of it, but we were talking earlier, and I wanted to announce it on stream.
That's fair. I have Spirit Blade, Elemental Blade, Spirit Trap, and Elemental Trap all on my deck. I also got the Dispels, so I can do that. And I got one other thing that I don't remember.
I have a quest for another spell, but I have to go to Mushu.
Me too.
I haven't gotten that yet. I am at Knight's Tower if you guys want to port to me. Oh yeah, and I got my first triple.
Where is she?
I'm at Knight's Tower.
Where are you?
Knight's Tower. The next fight you have to do.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm waiting at Sergeant Steve. That's my quest to talk to him.
Oh, okay. I probably accidentally talked to him, so go talk to him until you get to Knight's Tower, and that's where I am.
Okay.
And I'm in Woo just because I was... No, I'm in... Not in Woo.
Now it says to talk to Angus Rankin. Huh? Have you done all this?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah.
I think I'm in Ray.
I did nothing because we logged off, so we'll see how long it takes me to get there.
I'm by the quest thing, so we're good. Sorry, I thought I was in a not populated world because I was before because I was farming for things.
Gotcha.
So, yes, I have gotten, we can look at my quests. I have gotten it very cleaned up. So we're doing Pigswick after we finish
Wisteria. It's called Wisteria.
Yes, it is called Wisteria, but we're going to Pigswick Academy after this.
Yes, we are.
But yeah,
we're going to deal with the obnoxious pigs, although that's not until next week, probably.
That is not until next week, yeah, because we have at least 3 or 4 dungeons to do today.
4.
4
in a boss fight.
4 in the boss fight. I don't think we're going to get that all done, but we can certainly try.
I mean, I don't know. Katie and I do have to get up early in the morning. Well, early-ish. Early for Coop.
Yeah. I mean, I have to wrap before 9 because that's when people tend to sleep. But you have a what?
Audiologist appointment?
Vibe. I have people who go to bed, so.
Oh, yeah, right. You can't stream after.
Like 9 p.m.
Yeah. Yeah, good checks.
All right, now I have.
What is the bee dance? I cannot dance.
What am I doing running? Oh my god. I literally ran, and I have no business running because Quinn is standing there.
I am standing here.
Anyone else running on the cantrip desk?
I'm good.
Sure, where is it?
We're idiots. Oh, we're all gonna have to report to Googling.
Okay, well, I will stay here because it probably only needs 2 more people. But yeah, we are getting through Marleybone. Also, today's stream title is Dungeon, followed in parentheses Marleybone.
I think you should call it Dungeons, Dungeons, and More Dungeons, which is the Gravity Falls joke.
I can do that.
Video away. Excellent. Glad we're on the same page.
Dungeons and
My screen is just
more.
loading.
It's loading indefinitely. I'm trapped in the loading.
That is sad. I have updated the stream title.
All right.
Ooh, I like your
We do
armor,
appreciate
Katie.
a Gravity Falls joke.
Thank you. Okay.
Emma and I are slowly watching Gravity Falls.
We are indeed.
As in, I think we watched,
Unfortunately, it's hampered by the fact that we're in different states and therefore have like one in, once every 3 months chance to watch together.
this is true.
Yay!
And also we have like 15 TV shows we need to watch.
Yeah, we have lots of things that we need to watch
Let's go.
together. Let's go. You gotta be quick.
Gotta get into the dungeon. I do like that we're matching
Dungeons.
though. Except for Charles. He refuses to match with us.
Gonna say.
But you know what? I am going to be on theme when we hit Hysteria.
This is true. You
That is
will be
correct.
on theme when we get there.
Why are you saying that like it's a good thing?
It is a good thing.
I regret that. What? Like artificial flavors?
Yes. Like artificial flavors.
Am I
I'm
gonna?
gonna be honest. I'm eating a packet of jumbo M&Ms, and I feel like I have no bone to pick with artificial flavors.
Vibe. Am I gonna
They are
try
delicious.
to knit while we do this? Yes.
Dude, I'm filming another game. There's a swimsuit silver and I've gotta have in the event coming up.
Vibe.
So, Wendy is knitting. Googling is playing
It's
two
gaming.
video games at once. I'm eating M&Ms, and Dad is the only
Focusing.
one.
I'm focusing.
You're lucky I'm not also watching an anime, so I need to catch up on.
Yeah,
Vibe.
well, maybe not on stream, huh?
Only because I can't plug headphones into my iPad. Let me soften that kitty up.
Oh yeah, I can totally blade Katie now too.
That's true. And Kestrel.
And Kestrel, yeah.
Life is good.
Life is good. I can be the ultimate support now.
Hmm?
Also, to anybody who's curious, I'm making a little thing for Hazel to lie down on that's Christmas colored.
Oh.
Yeah. And it's got like color change yarn and it has a sparkle in it.
Well, it's color change yarn is a little bit of a misnomer. It's yarn that is multicolored.
I mean, yes. The yarn
Not
changes color as you
changes
go down
color.
it. It's not like a yarn that like changes color with like heat or anything.
Yeah, I was gonna say I feel like yarn that changes color would be something else, but I'm not totally sure what it would be.
Glow in the dark. Glow in the dark yarn. I'm sure that. No, I got enough power.
those t-shirts that change color when you're in the sun. That would be so cool.
Guys, I got pulled into a fight.
Oh,
Necesito ayudar. I'm currently in my
Okay.
setup build, not my attack build.
crud!
I can pour right now.
Thank you.
Right, but then we gotta fight Dr. Katzenstein.
Well, you can't fight him without me. That would be rude.
It would be.
It would be rude. Yeah, I think we sent it to the community service. He shows up in the death bells later, so I presume he's doing community service. That makes sense. Like, this bitch would again.
Such is life. I feel like that's how most of the people that we summon from our spells probably feel about us. Just like, oh, this guy again?
It's like, you're fighting what?
You're just constantly
I
summoning
hate
me.
these guys. Like, sorry, give me 1 second. I'm gonna go Now that I have more spells and things that are useful, I'm actually going to go get my mouse and use the delete feature
Ah.
so that I can keep more stuff in my spell deck. Because like when we were at the lower levels, it was fine to like just have like 1 or 2 things in
Yeah.
because there was literally nothing else to put in. But now I actually want to be able to delete things.
True.
Keyword use that.
I'm over
She's
here with
talking as she
like.
goes up the stairs, but I'm guessing you can't hear it anymore.
No, I could hear a little bit. I'm over here. I have like 50 slots in my deck for spells.
Yeah, I usually don't fill it up because it's too.
No, I haven't filled up because, I don't know, it felt weird not to have it fully filled up, and because I have so many useful spells.
Okay. I finally reached the Salem Singularity and Fate Good Order, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get hanged at least once.
Oof.
I mean, you were literally a witch in Salem. I failed to see why this would not be inevitable.
Not a witch. Witchcraft is a specific land of fate craft.
Okay,
You're
cool.
amazing.
Now we can
Table.
go do Katzenstein's Land.
Somehow I think that the nuance is going to be lost on the townspeople
Just a little bit.
who are going to be like, oh, witch, hang them. Are you playing as the male avatar or the female avatar?
Male avatar. There
Hang him.
was a funny cutscene in one of the previous Singularities. So if you're playing, not cutscene, but there's a funny thing in one of the previous is if you're playing the male avatar. And I wasn't missing the cross-dressing scene just because I wanted to play the female avatar.
That's
Okay,
fair.
here we go.
I
Yeah,
think
let's
he's
go.
going to jump on if we jump on.
No, he didn't last time.
Okay.
Probably waiting for his own friends.
Oh, okay.
Oh, can we talk
Or
about what
eating
Emma
that.
has gotten me sucked into? I'm blaming Emma for this.
What am I going to be sucked into? I've been doing nothing recently.
Great British Baking Show.
Oh, I didn't recommend that to you. Somebody
True.
else recommended that to you.
No, I'm still
I
blaming
just
you
said it
though.
was good.
Yes, you said
What?
it was good. I'm still blaming you.
Come on. I didn't love that at all.
I mentioned it, and then you encouraged it.
Okay. That is true. I'm just saying. I feel like this is slander.
Many things in life are slander.
Slander is slander,
Exactly.
Slander is slander.
except when it's not.
Then it's just lander.
No, that's true.
Fair,
But it's not slander, it's true.
I suppose.
True, some things are untrue, but not slanderous.
True. I meant
Some things are a matter of opinion.
was specifically discussing slander.
What is the definition of slander?
I don't know.
I
gotta
feel
get-
like that would be a good name for a salamander, like Slander the Salamander.
You mean like Basil Buttercup Basilisk the Third?
Yes, exactly
Yeah,
like
I
that.
ran the whole way here and there was a teleport.
I don't
Yes.
think that teleporter goes both ways. I think it only takes us back.
So
Ah.
one.
Oh, what were you
Yeah,
going to say?
right?
Yes.
Ooh. Let's go help.
The haunted minions caught me.
Where is she?
Run back. Skill
Oh.
issue, skill issue.
It's because I'm special.
I was gonna say, I have to be nice to him. She's not my sister. They're not my sister. I'm sorry. I was thinking of Sadie.
It's cool.
It's
Then you could
a work in progress. It's a work.
True.
I'm still glad you
See, also, I'm the one who's going to be Emma's roommate, so she has to stay on my nice side.
That's true. I was told baked goods.
Oh,
I can also
That
cook.
is
the dire threat.
I can also bake baked goods.
true.
I'm not feeling my secret small brownie recipe.
Cruelty.
I mean, you saw my
We
quiches
probably
that I
be nice
made.
to her.
Or I suppose
The
they weren't
s'more
quiches.
brownies are really worth it.
True.
And your raspberry buttercream. Your raspberry buttercream is also. I take it back.
And I can make those down cupcakes once I get a cupcake. I will keep my cupcakes wet. No, it's stale cupcakes.
This is true.
Right now, I could throw them in like 10 different Tupperwares. They're just as good.
And if you put them in Tupperware, you mess up the
I think I made the
frosting.
right decision, even before I've given you this present, based solely on the fact that you are so clearly ecstatic about it.
Okay, now
See,
we can fight the
fire.
boss. Or the mini boss or whatever. The
Mini
guy.
boss?
Boss, one of many bosses.
Hey,
That's just not the ball. It's a ball.
Yee. This is true. So the music in this room is bopping.
that's just Marleybone combat music.
This is true. Music in this game in general just bop.
I think it is good.
It has good music. They do a nice job with it.
Yee. Now Quinn is the one not matching because he doesn't have the different helmet.
Yeah.
Although
And he doesn't have the rope.
this is true. I'm
Y'all need to
the
get on
only
my
one
level.
here who's truly blinged, and Charles.
But we all have the kibbies.
We
We
do
do.
all have the kids.
We do all have the kibbies, and that's the
No, but I
important part.
think so.
Oh.
I do, and I'm sorry.
Oh, talking about kibbies woke up my kibby.
Oh,
Get the kid before us.
I
Or
can't,
not.
she's up on
depending
my
give our
bed.
apologies for disturbing.
Hazel, they say sorry. She's up in my bed. That's what I can't give her pets if she's up there. She's too far away.
You know, and she doesn't always want pets, so it's important to like give the kid some space.
She's
She's-
giving you judgy eyes.
She is currently like sitting in the corner of my bed where she can see me and is watching me stream.
She's giving you them judgy kitty eyes.
No,
Them
she's
judgy-
just woken up and is
Kibby.
curious. She's like, what's going on? The leaf is speaking to the boxes again.
Leaf is speaking to the light boxes again.
Yes, and I have
Very
like
strange, that one.
3 light boxes because
Yeah.
I have my phone, my computer, and my monitor. And I have the multicolored lamp.
I said that.
You did? That's true. Apologies. I forgot. I was showing Katie an internet meme that she had sent to me.
Oof.
Sunbird tree bug.
Sunbird tree beetle.
Got it.
Sunbird tree buggy.
Sunbird tree buggy.
Baguggy.
Sun.
Baguggy.
Tree buggo.
Baguggy.
Yeah, I go out. For some reason.
Watson. Another combination. Oh god.
There is
Flanker.
another gate.
With another horrible boss we have to fight.
This
He's
is
gonna
true.
tell us before we bug kid.
Let us fight, big boy. Oh, I got pulled into a fight too, guys. Help me.
Big boy?
I think after the rousing I gave Katie, I'm wired to say skill issue.
That's fair. My brand is being bad
Alright,
at video
are we
games,
re-
Emma.
are
You're
we
just
returning
helping.
to the fight.
I am.
Oh yeah.
Recording.
You know, we could clear out the entire dungeon and get a badge from it.
Okay, on that note,
We're well on our way.
you just spoke about Leaf on stream. Do you want us to call you that on stream?
I don't care.
Okay.
We can go either way.
I can go see.
I just want to make sure that I'm like using your preferred name in the correct setting.
No, that's fair. That's fair. See, that's the loveliness
to
of
be
having the
respectful.
anonymity of online.
True. Although your mom is in the chat sometimes.
Okay, she is, but she's not right now because she's playing pickleball.
True.
And it's pretty rare for her to be in chat unless I'm at school.
Fair.
She doesn't know how to phone call like a normal person.
Ah.
Whenever she phone
But she
calls
knows
me,
how
it's like
to
one of the
be-
messenger video calls, and it's like, girl, I don't want to
She
do a
knows how to
video
fish
call.
put out that
You know, Our parents know weird stuff about technology too.
They had to tell us something weird about technology.
And especially has a weird array of technology.
Well, of course, we only use the things that are fancy.
Right.
So it's kind of a selected subset.
They can make a mean mistake.
You're bringing us all down.
That's the Congress intentionally cringe.
You know, and being
You-
intentionally cringe is good sometimes.
You know, I'll say this for our mother. She never tried to be a cool mom.
Vibe.
She was always very clear that she was going to be embarrassing as all hell.
Okay, like, what are the actual streets on Marleybone like? Why are we always on the loop?
I don't know. Emma and I were
Streets
talking
must
about
be
this
very
last time we were
dangerous.
playing.
The rooftops are very dangerous.
Yeah. I would argue, like, based on the parts of the street that we've been in, that the rooftops are more dangerous.
Maybe that's why we're on the roof. Although, why are all of these aristocratic ladies on the rooftops? That's what I want to know.
Lesbian
They're the
murder
dangerous
cult.
ones.
You know, that's the most, like, have we considered that they're all secret crime lords? Because I feel like we really should.
Oh, they
Is
absolutely
that all
are.
British aristocrats do with their free time?
You cannot tell me that these girls
And
are
that would
not
apply
secretly in
to
a
all the
cult.
stuff we've been getting back for them. We're actually stealing on their behalf.
Yeah.
True. I would like to see if somebody's
yeah,
mapped
but
out, like,
only
all of the
consent free,
relationships between the various ladies.
Yeah.
I thought they were supposed to be Sherlock Holmes' necklace for baby of the night.
Oh, are they prostitutes?
I think in the book he has like the netbook of the various underground people. They're referencing that PG way.
Ah, so they're
Big crack.
prostitutes.
No, they're perfectly fine. They're perfectly fine ladies. Representing in essence the prostitutes.
Hang out on rooftops at night.
True.
Like fine ladies do.
Fine ladies do. I think it's so much funnier if, in fact, they're the crime lords. This also suggests that, like, you know, what we might be doing is putting down a very respectable workers' revolution
Yeah, just a little bit.
against the aristocratic classes.
This just makes my fan fiction all the better.
I know.
I don't know. I still like the idea that they're just a whole bunch of lesbians.
They could be lesbian crime lords.
This is
They
true.
could be diverse.
They
I
could be
think
diverse
the reason they want
crime
the reason we're on the loose is because the pilots of Pilot 101 are down on the street.
That's also a possibility.
Oh, does Pirate 101 come to Marleybone?
Yep.
Ah.
They have some overlap.
I
you
knew
can't go
that.
down. That's where the pilots go.
Because they're in the same world, like same universe.
Yeah.
Like we're missing many crossovers.
True. You know, Wizard 101 would be a fascinating media to have, like, one of the, like, the big media crossovers with. Like how there's, like, Mickey Mouse crossovers with everything, you know?
Free sun burger beetle.
I don't have to memorize. I just like to.
Free son or buggo. Buggo,
Bagoogie.
not beetle.
Bagoogie. You cannot. It's Bagoogie.
Buguggy.
Bagoogie.
I'll kill you.
Okay?
Could it be beetle?
I'll kill
Bagoogie.
you too. You and I are enemies now.
I don't think you killed your brother.
You coward.
I know.
The kid
What
is
does the kill your brother come from?
I believe that that's also part of the Futurama story. Right?
No.
So I
I
have
thought that
never
the
watched
babies-
Futurama.
Is there a cat in here? A stray cat?
It is, but it's in the last room.
Yeah,
Need help?
probably the storm.
Oh, yeah.
If the man
Well, if only you had a myth wizard.
Coming. Where
they keep going, I ain't got no check all spells.
Hello.
And I just kind of sit there like a lump.
Fair enough.
This is
Like, just let me blade myself.
true. When do you get Scarecrow?
Oh,
48, you think?
Ooh. That's a while. But also not too long.
Yeah.
Because
I mean,
Emma, what
we're
level are
gonna
you
have to-
now?
Wait, that 37.
Crazy.
Really hurt that no one told me it was a skill issue.
I
That's
said
what
it.
Emma says. Nobody else.
Yeah,
I mostly say it because it's the sort of thing super obnoxious gamers
True.
say.
Oh, thank you for doing the job, Katie.
we super obnoxious gamers.
I think
Only
we qualify,
moderate.
yeah.
Ew, just moves fast.
I was gonna say super obnoxious.
I feel like because I'm the president of the gaming club and you hang out with me, it kind of transfers.
Yeah, gamers is also a stretch.
I feel like I'm a gamer.
You are.
I feel like by definition of my position, that's kind of a requirement.
You're a gamer. Katie's a gamer. Dad and I are in rocky territory.
I'm trying to turn you into a gamer, Emma.
You're doing your best, but
I am
It depends
doing my
It
best.
depends what standard we're going by.
That is the question. How do you define
I was gonna say there are some,
gamer? How do you achieve that status?
That's a
there are
great
certainly
question.
some obnoxious COD people.
I
I would
think
argue that our lack of dicks make us ineligible to be true gamers.
I
Yeah,
would
so
say
we're
it's
going
more
by
of a
toxic community
mindset than
standards.
anything.
You know, are we going by toxic community standards?
That's true. Arguably,
I would argue that it's more of a mindset.
true.
I'd say as I'm over here knitting. I don't know many gamers who knit or crochet.
Maybe.
Well, Ren does. I would consider Ren a gamer, and they knit.
I was gonna say
Mushrooms.
frankly, the reason there's not that much overlap is because we just don't have. You can only really have time for one time-consuming hobby,
That is untrue.
unless you're Anna.
Unless you're me. When I do them
Then
all
you
at
can have
once.
3 to 4 time-consuming hobbies.
What would you say,
somehow.
what would you describe as my time-consuming hobbies?
Gaming,
Yes.
Why do you want
Knitting.
Yes.
you have a chronic illness, which isn't really a hobby, but it does take up a lot of your time.
This is true, but it allows me to do my other hobbies.
That's true. Oh, and you also are somehow like find time to be a chemist in all of this.
True. See, that's the nice thing about chemistry, is you can do I would argue my other hobby is reading and writing fan fiction.
That is true.
And I can do that at work because chemistry takes time.
I don't know. I'm just saying you have many hats.
How did you guys get here so fast?
Portage.
Like I said,
I didn't hear you say that, and I didn't realize there was a port. Gotta
Laura was
say,
tired
Dr.
waiting for us. He
Katzenstein.
ordered us to work.
So is this a Frankenstein knockoff?
Yes.
yes.
That was a book. For what my English teacher really dissed on my favorite part of the book, and it made me sad.
What was your favorite part of the book?
The middle section where it's Frankenstein stalking the family.
Oh yeah. Why didn't you like that?
She said it was really slow, and I don't really remember. It was like a sophomore year of high school.
I don't remember it being slow at all. It's like a super short book.
Yeah, it is. I just remember that was my favorite part, and she dissed on it, and I was like,
He was trying to discourage you from becoming a serial killer.
Frankly, I just feel like there's a meaningful number of. I feel like there's something that English teachers just have this mindset that often just completely does not align with the reality of how most people read fiction.
true.
I would agree.
We gotta do the secret boss.
Sure.
I also think that,
Yeah, you bet. We're here. We'll do the secret boss.
like some people want to dislike Frankenstein because it was written by a very young female writer.
That's right, it was written. Didn't she have sex on a grave?
You know, Mary Shelley got up to all sorts of. She was married to Percy Shelley, which basically means she got up to all sorts of wild crap.
Now that I think about it, there's at least a one dungeon built around a work by both Shelleys.
True.
Katzenstein's Lab is about Frankenstein, and Mirage has Ozymandias,
That is true.
which is a poem by.
Also, I've
Percy.
never heard of Percy Shelley.
That's because he is much less famous in this day and age. He was the more famous of the two at the time. He was a romantic poet.
Always like the
Ah.
He's still quite famous, but poetry is not the discipline it was.
And the romantic poets their work hasn't held up all that well by him.
No, that's fair.
But like Shelley, Byron, right? There was kind of a generation of poets who were Ooh, Byron. Ooh.
Yeah, I don't know. I like Shelley's singular work that I read.
Yeah.
Have any of you guys read Jane Eyre?
Nope.
Nope.
I thought it was really dry and slow.
Jane Eyre, I think, is not. Well, we should ask Mom. Mom is the 19th century. Mom,
Well,
How's-
here's the stray cat.
Stray Cat, and we need the book.
Wait, where's the cat?
Jane
Oh,
Eyre.
right here too.
Charlotte Bronte, I guess.
I mean, okay, so my
Yay or
biggest
nay?
Where's
issue
the
with
book?
it
Oh, I like Charlotte.
is how much they gloss over the fact that this man married a woman for her money and then locked her in the attic.
But she was crazy, so it was okay.
Okay, yes.
Is there a book somewhere? Yes.
It's also worth. It's
And she was very chilling.
that is true, yes.
It's also worth noting that at the time, locking her in the attic was undoubtedly the kinder fate because
Is there a book, you guys?
is it not right here?
Where is it?
I'm literally standing in front of the court.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna put you because I don't see it.
Been standing in front of it for like 2 minutes. I'm not coming up with this picture, but like it's up on the top. Yeah. There you go.
I think you were all seeing it.
To be fair, I had a better time reading Jane Eyre than I did reading Don Quixote. I hated reading Don Quixote.
The really awful one is Wuthering Heights, where everyone ends up miserable or dead or
Hey, my God, like,
below Wuthering Heights. And Mr.
True.
Rochester is punished for trying to marry Jane while he's still married because he ends up blind and scarred.
True, that's
In the
the
book.
husband, right? From Jane Eyre?
Yes, that's the husband.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's been a long time since
the
I've read it. Like my
Yeah.
high school had this weird thing where we had to read so many books from this certain list for the year of our sophomore year of high school, and it was a lot of classics.
Jane Eyre isn't the worst one you can be forced to read. There's some really awful books.
This is true. I don't
You
know.
ever read the-
Like Henry Jane. Oh,
Have you ever read The Count of Monte Cristo?
No.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I need the laugh.
It's very dark because it's all like a lengthy revenge story, but it's
I remember
good.
I read The Blind Assassin, and I really did not like that.
Blind Assassin?
Yeah, it's not as classic as some of those other books. I read it my junior year.
Who wrote that?
I don't know who wrote it. I just know it was a story within a story within a story, and they were all kind of dry and about sex.
Well, that is totally useless for you.
Yes, it was weird because it was like two teenage girls both pining for this old guy,
Ew.
and it was being told as the suicide story of one of the girls, as the one who's still living is like the grandmother.
I forgot where the secret boss is.
Oh, we're doing the secret boss? I was just leaving.
Already here.
Okay, great.
Okay, I will port to Katie. Do we have any other
Oh, yeah.
classical literature we want to discuss?
Always. But
No high school should ever teach Romeo and Juliet.
This
God.
is true.
if I were picking a Shakespeare play, I would not pick Romeo and Juliet. There are so many good ones.
This is true.
Yeah. Personally, I feel like more people should teach 12th Night.
Oh, there are lots of good ones.
I really like. There's this whole exchange that I feel like is so good in 12th Night, though, where like, Orsino has this whole thing where he's in love with one of the characters who is cross-dressing,
Vibe.
and she is a she, but she's dressed like a man, and he's fallen in love with her, and he thinks she's a man. And so he has this whole like, there's this whole like extended scene where like he's clearly like pining for her, but very confused about why he's pining for her.
Fair. Confused by the gay.
He's having kind of a sexuality crisis, and it works out for him because it turns out he's actually a she, but he's narrowly saved from this crisis in his sexuality.
I mean, fair.
Because
did I-
Shakespeare's it would have been played by a boy.
Right. So it actually is gay.
Yeah.
It's just subtly gay and subtly trans because Shakespeare is amazing.
Incredibly subversive person.
Oh, I love Shakespeare.
Man, Shakespeare loves men.
Did I
I mean,
tell you?
he did write love poetry to a man. It's just unclear whether he was writing his own voice or from the voice.
Oh, somebody in chat has
I
come
heard
to
the only
steal our
one away with
noses,
it.
guys.
What?
Somebody in chat has come to steal our noses.
Not my nose. Actually, if he could take it and replace it with a different one, I wouldn't hate that.
Whose nose would you want?
Good question. I'll take Katie's.
Snowballs dancing half lady. And
Oh,
can I have my
Yes,
own
they
nose
want
for
all
that?
of the noses. Did I tell you what my school did when they taught us,
Is he one of those two drama alien
Caesar?
folks with Gil Moses?
As an aphrodisiac, that is a great episode.
So when our school taught us Julius Caesar, we read the first like 2 or 3 acts, and that was it.
Why would you ever do such a thing?
The last act is the best one.
Isn't that the most famous one?
We didn't.
All the
Yeah, we
famous speeches
read
from
up
Romans.
until the point where they were gonna go to
How's that?
war. We
Not
didn't
to
read the
mention,
actual war part.
To Brute, which is so famous, it's been fucking retroactively attributed to Julius Caesar, even though it's bullshit that Shakespeare made up.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why they did that, but they did.
Most of what Shakespeare made up was much better than what the real person said anyway.
Exactly. Shakespeare is so much better at writing than Caesar is. As evidenced by anyone who has been forced to read the Bella Gallico. I mean, it's
I got
AKA
to read the
you.
translation.
it's a good book. I mean, okay. If you're a massive Roman history, it's a very interesting primary source.
So if you're Emma.
Or any other classicist, yes. Right? It's an interesting primary source, but from like a literary perspective, it's not. Well, yeah, it's
All
not.
right. Look at those badges we're just piling up.
Nice.
I mean, it does.
That's what it came up with Google Vivian's Italy, Greece, when like in real life that's not what you said.
Right.
But in real life you said something like really long, unintelligible. That's not very quotable.
I mean, yeah, I feel like Caesar's dying words would probably be pretty unintelligible.
His dying words were supposedly Kai Su Teknon.
What does that even mean?
It means, and you, my son.
Ah.
Which it was also to Brutus, who he as his son.
Ah.
Yeah.
Vibe. Sometimes you just get murdered by your son.
Yeah, well, it wasn't his. Well,
I know. Augustus didn't kill him.
no, Augustus wasn't his son.
Oh, okay.
Augustus was his nephew.
Oh, I knew they were related.
Actually, Brutus might have been his son.
I don't
At the
know.
very least, Caesar had a very famous affair with Brutus's mother.
Vibe. So are we doing the Royal Museum now?
Yes, we are.
I'm already there.
Nice. I need to talk to Clancy Pembroke.
I was gonna say, we have no evidence that Caesar was Brutus's father,
But it's
but it's
possible.
actually it's not outside the realm of possibility. He was certainly sleeping with Brutus's mother.
Vibe. Also, I'm by the dungeon.
Okay.
Here with lovely Jasmine. Who is being an excellent cat.
She kibbin.
She do be kibbin'. And Baron von Snuggles is just vibing too, isn't he?
What's that?
All right.
Let's go!
Let's do this.
Don't tell Mom.
That we're just... Do you
We're
want to
not
give
doing anything.
context to
Everything
that?
is fine.
Everything's fine. Yeah.
Do you
Well,
want
we
to
moved you already.
We're
tell?
definitely not doing any clock towers you might dislike. But
Do you guys want to give context to that for stream?
because you did. Actually, that's not true. Leaf is quite an obedient child, as far as I can tell.
Oh no, not when I was at home.
That's only time will tell.
I very much was the rebellious sort when I was living at home.
Yeah. And there we go.
And younger. I feel like I've gotten somewhat better.
I feel like they changed the design of towers. Like, didn't these have to be different?
The Big Ben looks different, but these towers look
Is that
different.
something?
It's been a really long time since I did this.
Emma and I just did it like a couple months ago. A month
I
ago?
was going to say,
Not
I've
too
done
long
it
ago.
a couple times in the last few years. It looks the same, but I have no idea.
Vibe.
The face is fun. You don't fancy attack all spells. I had a knock off this tower.
Please don't knock us off the tower.
That would be not very good. I don't think our wizards could survive that kind of a fall.
True.
We'll see.
Again, I feel like that would be murder.
Also, you
We
have to
just
redo
pulled
the
lever.
tower.
Just up.
We already pulled the lever. Katie started.
Ye. Okay.
Impulsive is my middle name.
I thought it was Dara.
I have middle names.
Impulsive is certainly a middle name.
I guess.
Yeah, I vividly remember there being a time when you were absolutely outraged by the fact that I had gotten my name and you had gotten your name. Because my name is like, what? A grand total of 9 letters first and middle, and Katie's is like 500 letters first and middle. And
Vibe.
there's a Y in it.
Really, why?
Wait, Katie, do you not know how to spell your middle name?
Mom, don't let Mom, the Twitch laughers will steal my identity. Never be.
I was gonna say there is no way anyone's gonna be able to pronounce that name.
True. Because I'm with Emma in the 9-letter camp. I have 9 letters first and last. First and middle.
And it's the same given both names, actually.
Yee.
Consistency.
Consistency is key.
Here's the Froggo. Hey, we haven't seen the what do you call it? Earthquake yet.
No, we haven't.
This
Well, I
is true.
have to
You're
say,
holding out on us.
I have to wait 6 rounds to get it.
Ah.
It's a 6-pick spell.
So you could wait
I
3
do,
rounds.
but you know what? It takes me like.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
It's like a boss fight kind of a spell.
Well, it'll be more useful the more power I get.
True.
It's just.
So that is a huge counterweight, by the way.
Well, it's a big clock tower.
It
This
weighs
is
a lot.
true. Huh. It is indeed a large clock tower.
Big clock, though.
Big clock.
Clock of unusual size.
That sounds like a D&D item. A clock of unusual size.
It does, doesn't it? It's a reference.
Princess Bride, yeah.
Have you ever not seen The Princess Bride?
I have never seen... Okay, so I've seen about half of it, and then I left the room and went to bed. So...
It's my favorite movie of all time.
And I attempted to read the book, but I hated the book.
The book is generally not considered to be not as good.
True. I'm much more of a... I used to be much more of a book person than a movie person. I wouldn't say that's true anymore. Just because I don't have the mental stamina for books with new characters.
Yeah, that happens when you go to college.
Yeah.
You know, your lack of
What?
Pride and Prejudice Naruto thing. There's only one, and there's only one. Two.
You know what I found today? So I found
Opportunity.
They don't have-
I found Batman Sophia the First fanfiction, where one fanfiction where it's the Batfan, but it's the plot of Sophia the First.
There's some really niche stuff out there.
This is true. I appreciate good niche fanfiction, though, given that I live in the world of niche fanfiction.
I'm really not a fan fiction person.
That's fair.
They just
Maybe I just haven't found the right category.
I mean,
See,
Wizard
wait,
101 fanfiction exists.
yeah, no.
We need a gay version. A gay version where Obito happened to Kakashi is not what's his name.
No, we did it in reverse because Obito is the one who fakes his death.
Not intentionally.
But not though. You know, Kakashi would be such a terrible butter, but it would be good though.
They had Sasuke be Nico Montoya.
Yeah, I buy that.
Is this Naruto still?
Yes.
I have never Naruto'd either.
Naruto.
This is a very important discussion.
Got it. Also, these guys have so few health compared to, like, the guys with 5,000 health I was fighting earlier today.
I feel like Kakashi would be the one to suggest going to the fight with small.
That's a very good point.
No one's ever tried. You're just saying that you don't have.
You know, there's also the opportunity for a Naruto Sasuke one. The good news is there is an obvious contender for the role of Count Rugen.
Mm-hmm.
Performing unethical medical experiments on people.
Yeah.
Isn't that many people in life?
But who's Prince Sampo?
That's a great question. Comforting.
I don't know.
No, it's difficult.
Difficult questions.
Insert Japanese food name here. Because Naruto is a food.
Yes, it is.
Not spelled like that. Yes.
I'm trying to make a funny joke.
In
I think I
fairness-
failed.
It's okay. You're never going to make a Naruto joke that will make Katie laugh because you don't understand the show.
This is true. I know there's ninjas. And I think there are cats.
Cats? I mean, there's the Ninja Cat episode. So
They have, like, whiskers.
Oh, yeah.
No, that's Fox.
Those are foxes.
Okay. Foxes are
which are
like
dogs.
cats, but dogs.
There's a
you
lot
know.
about ramen, though. That's what I remember.
There is a lot of them.
They would go to the ramen shop.
Glad that we
believe that's
ignored
what
my
got our
heretic,
family started
my
obsessing
Fox
about
opinion there.
Yes. Then we realized it was delicious and Naruto was completely right.
It's bad, like,
No, ramen is good. I haven't had like actual ramen before, but
I was gonna say you'd never have problem.
this is true. You'll have to take
something
me
in
to.
your-
You'll have to show me your
Yeah.
favorite ramen place in the Minneapolis.
Yee, the mini apple.
apples.
The Appleus, as I have been referring to it as.
The apples. Because
Apple slices?
Chicago is sometimes referred to as Chicago.
Yes. By people
And
from
so-
Chicago.
They've been referring to Minneapolis the same way as the Apples.
The apple is what?
But
I told you I only make bad jokes.
we know. And we
But
respect you for it.
Oh, we know.
We
We
know.
respect
We
your
are
dad
so very,
jokes.
very aware.
I'll take that as a compliment.
wait,
Yes, yeah.
Emma, your kids aren't gonna have dad jokes.
Don't be ridiculous. I am perfectly capable of making the dad jokes myself.
Okay,
Also, Katie will be around, so
this is true.
I fully, Katie, think you can hold the weight of making dad jokes.
Mhm.
Also, I'd like to point out that if I am potentially raising children with you, you tell terrible jokes all the time.
Sure, but do my jokes count as dad
Why,
jokes?
thank you, Emma.
Bad puns are like totally a thing Leaf does.
This is true.
Outstanding. Leaf can tell the dad jokes.
You know, it can be a joint effort. A joint dad.
You don't want to overdo it, though. You could really warp someone's sense of humor.
You know, these children are already going to be damaged because I'm raising them.
Nah. Hi. Okay, let's go. Dungeon, 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 dungeon.
Come on, Slowforks.
Little forks. You go with me.
Oh, there's a lesbian in this tower, too.
There's a lesbian. Hello, lesbian.
This is becoming more and more unhinged.
Were we ever hinged
we're
to
on
begin
dungeon
with?
number 3. This was always going to be hinged.
It's true, we're
I'll
doing
get
the
my
clock
trap back.
tower. When was this going to be hinged?
I don't know.
Which one tastes?
Just in case. What trout do you think we're going to find in a tower? Tower trout. Tower trout?
Like Doubt Trout from Ruver River.
What pray tell is a tower trout?
Clearly
I should've
it's a trout
killed
that's very
somebody,
tall.
That's a towering trout.
Oh, this is true.
Really?
Now those things are dangerous.
Fair. Frog.
Can't be handled with a proper trout mallet?
They have to swim up the tower to spawn.
That's tower family.
No, that's Link from Breath of the Wild.
Or like, that's true. He does have to swim up the tower or swim up the tower to spawn, doesn't he?
Yes, he does.
I also distinctly there being some spawning pools.
Yes. I mean, he wakes up in a respawn
I don't
pool.
want to know. Don't want to know. La la la.
Well, they're all fish people.
I was gonna say there are fish people, and there are pools that are full of baby fish.
Fish.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's like daycare, but for the entire village.
Like they care about the village.
Until they go up to land fishes.
Oh, I definitely meant to pass and not blade myself with useless blades.
No, that was me.
Oh, okay.
I played myself with useless blades. I didn't realize we were.
We're just that good.
True. We are true gamers. We are steamrolling through this place.
We are crushing it.
I feel like we're just
So
a bit
I'm
too
just-
high level, I gotta be honest. Just a tad bit.
We might have waited a bit long to do this.
Oh, gods.
Oh, it's not even that we waited, it's just that we all did all the side quests.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's what I mean.
Yeah,
Obviously, Sakura would be the giant because she's super strong.
that is true. Which puts Sasuke as Inigo Montoya. Yeah, which makes Naruto Vizini.
Wait, why can't
So do
Naruto
I.
be the princess?
Because Obito is the princess. Keep up.
Why can't they both be the princess?
There's no point.
You got
We're already by backpack.
No, that's true. We are.
You got no. You make this better by making it chat fic.
No.
That's right. Katie doesn't like chat fics.
I'm fine with jetpacks. It just makes no sense.
I
In
mean,
context.
nothing makes sense. Nothing about this conversation makes sense.
It tells if you're weeby enough.
But are we?
Only one of us is weepy enough.
The guy who gets himself killed is obviously Dante.
Yeah, for sure. But that would put neither Fire Sasuke and Sakura working for Danzo.
I don't know. It doesn't have to make
Grief.
total sense.
Surely one of them ought to be Tenzo then.
This conversation breaks my brain.
Yeah,
And then,
I'm just
like,
kind of not
Maybe we can just
listening.
go, and then we can play. We can be on in the mess. The mess. If we can't figure out how to fit someone in.
Have a blade. Back to
Obviously,
the game
Tsunade
we're
is one
playing.
person who goes through your pocket when you're supposed to be dead.
For sure.
Shizune is still the whole of the child life.
Yes.
Are we not all tired wives?
No, we're not all tired wives.
Fair.
I'm not married.
This is true.
You would be a child spouse person.
It's true.
This is true, yes.
You are not a wife, and you never will be wife.
This is true. Except for maybe legally.
Well,
Because the United States
That's
is dumb.
you can identify yourself as non-binary on state paperwork and so that.
Oh, that's cool.
Pretty sure I was looking at that.
That might be a new thing.
That might be a new thing.
Cool.
The Minnesota State Senate is quite dedicated to, and we hate the Republicans who are making it illegal to be trans.
Yeah.
And they have
That's fair.
passed several laws to that effect.
Nice. This is why I want to move there.
Yeah.
This is why I'm
We
going
are-
to move there.
Reporting trans people.
Okay, I am literally just passing and waiting for you guys to push everyone.
I mean, sometimes that's what
That's
you gotta do.
Ooh, pets are going pog.
Pets are going.
Pets be pogging.
I feel like Naruto would just totally be would totally just be along for the ride. They're like, pussy, I don't know if you're following us.
I don't know, he's around.
Get a
Although Kakashi is Dead Red Pirate Roberts, maybe the three protagonists are literally part of his crew and just like show up periodically, but like aren't actually in the main story. Yeah, they literally do not have traditional roles in the story. It's literally
Then who was Inigo Montoya?
Oh, yeah, here's a question for you guys. How would you
This is
sneak
not a big
weapons into... I have a friend who's doing a term in London. How would you bring self-defense through airport security?
bring self-defense.
Yes, we're telling them to bring a dagger, and I told them to bring stilettos.
Oh, you
buy it over there.
This is
buy
true.
It's your suitcase.
I was gonna say you pack it in your suitcase. You don't have to. You don't bring it in a carry-on.
Ah.
You can get anything you want through airport security as long as it's in your suitcase that you're checking, not
And you have the proper code.
and you have the proper permits.
Got it. Don't know if they have the proper permits.
There were some very embarrassed biologists that tried to bring some weird shit food.
Vibe.
No, I need a permit to bring the skull.
Bone. What
I have
is
a
the
perfectly
time
good reason
difference
for needing this
between
bat skull.
when do you become a grave robber when you're an archaeologist, or is it like a subsect? Like some grave robbers are archaeologists, but not all archaeologists are grave robbers, or not all grave robbers are archaeologists.
It's neither. So, grave robbers are they're
Oh wait, AO3 is back.
so. This is a very complicated and thorny debate among archaeologists because I'm not even kidding. Because it's actually a really serious issue. Because you're in this position where one of the best ways to learn about a culture is by examining grave goods. This is a really great way to tell what people hold as important, what their nutrition was like, right? You can learn all sorts of things, what their health care was like, how much they were eating, like all of this stuff, what sorts of goods they had access to. All of this can be determined through grave goods. But people often are very protective of graves. And so you can't always, the question is it ethical, and under what circumstances is it ethical to dig up people's remains and study? Right?
Study.
For example, in Japan, the imperial family tombs are all still sealed off because the current imperial family is descended from the traditional imperial family. So, these are some of the most common, most famous graves in Japan, and we can't study them because the current descendants are like, no, because that's desecrating our ancestors' graves, which is a reasonable request. But it means that oftentimes, there's this really tricky thing of what do you do when something got dug up or something is being dug, but the current descendants of that culture are like, yeah, this is really uncool, and archaeologists are doing it anyway.
It gets a little tricky, right? Because the government can give you permission, but
The people
The
don't
government is
necessarily
always
they
representative of
may not align.
right, and you can be in a position where
Like those who disagree with bonfire.
right, but the question is, right, does your permission need to come from the culture itself, the people who have a connection to those graves, or from the local government?
The people
It's
who
a
are
question.
in the graves, yes.
Well,
Sorry.
There's a question of what's legal and there's a question of what's ethical.
This is
and
true.
so there's a really big divide and argument in the archaeological community about under what circumstances and in what ways it is respectful and appropriate to excavate graves.
Wait, what does our local necromancer Katie think? Because I feel like she could easily just talk to people in the grave in Wizard 101.
You don't need to dig them up. I can tell you what you need to know.
Yes. Cats speak
Yeah.
with ghosts.
I would recommend including necromancers in archaeology.
That's a good point. We need more necromancers in archaeology.
This
Be
is
like,
true.
he says he was buried with this as a joke.
Friend thought it would be hilarious.
It's fair. Are we gonna go through Big Ben?
Yeah, I think we are indeed.
Is this the last one?
But this
I believe this is it.
is it.
Nice.
Ben.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
only been like an hour.
Well, this could take a while.
This
This
is true.
will take a while. Do we want to do the secret boss?
Sure.
Yeah,
The milk spilling.
The milk spilling.
Yes,
Yes,
milk
let's do the
spilling.
milk spilling.
We spill the milk.
Spiel the milk. I'm sure my cat will like that.
We give lovely Jasmine all the milk.
So,
Probably-
lovely Jasmine is most likely lactose intolerant.
That is
Oh,
true.
going in.
Yeah, like most kids.
Like most adult
And we yelled
kids.
at me. So I was like, oh no, we have to be going in immediately.
Yeah.
Well, we were because
I
the
saw
leaf
you.
was on the.
I saw you walking over, Katie, so I assumed we were good. Might have been a slight miscalculation.
It's fine. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah. I've done like a solid 4 or 5 inches on the thing. It's looking nice.
Nice.
It's very Christmassy.
I thought you said crispy photo.
Crispy.
Crispy.
Crispy is one of my favorite holidays, I gotta tell you.
True.
I was gonna say it's the Troll Hunter holiday, is it not?
Is it?
Crispy.
I don't remember Crispy being a troll hunter holiday.
I don't get crispy from Troll Hunters.
It's not a holiday. It's a state of being.
You are no fun.
Are you trying to make a joke? I'm confused.
Be crispy, my friend.
Yeah.
Now it sounds like some weird drug reference.
No, he's keeping
gonna
it. He feels crispy.
I was thinking more like something fried. But
No, crispy is in he's on magic. He kind of was on drugs in that episode,
He
wasn't
kind
he?
of was on drugs, yeah.
He was under the
Rich
influence of
Baka.
a magical totem.
Um.
Which is kind of like drugs. But
You know,
not
there's
quite.
a lot of episodes where he's under the influence of various magical substances.
Oh yeah, so I saw a Tumblr post today. How about, in the episode, a guy with 2,000 faces or whatever, there's all of
Right.
the gyms and all of them confront Hunter Jim at the end of the episode. Except for Chef
Yes.
Jim. So Chef Jim didn't get put back in the amulet. What happened to Chef Jim?
Presumably he's still out there.
Yeah, there was like a whole Tumblr post about him like making a YouTube channel and reacting to like places all over the country.
I love it.
It was
He-
good.
You really need to read the disclaimers on those gems.
Yeah.
Rule 3.
Rule 3.
What? True. Oh, that's right. Katie has watched Troll Hunters, right?
Yes.
This is true. I
We
need to
love and
rewatch Troll
respect-
Hunters. It's been like a year since I've watched it.
I love when Toby makes up the dating rules.
Oh, yeah.
This is true.
There's like references to Stone Rule doing the double date.
But of course, Jim's automatic response at this point is to initiate troll hunting rule 3 and just kick him in the crop nuts.
Yes.
Kick him in the crop nuts. So,
no.
It was lovely.
poor Toby.
Is in
Suffers some-
immense pain.
Toby suffers some traumatic injury to his crop nuts.
Probably, yeah. This is true. I need to rewatch Troll Hunters. It has been far too long.
Man house. That's someone stole it.
I don't know. The thing is, like, the first half of season 2 really stresses me out, so I'm probably not going to rewatch that, but. Because Jim is just a little dumb boy. And doesn't listen to his friends.
True.
There we go. Oh yeah, has
Alright,
your
so
dad watched Troll
Yeah.
Hunters yet? We should get him to watch Troll Hunters.
Dad has watched troll hunters over Katie's shoulder,
Okay.
Not much.
But still some.
but still some.
That
Not
is good.
zero.
That is good. Troll Hunters was like the first thing I tried to seriously write fan fiction for.
Yeah.
And I still get comments asking me to continue it, and it's like, I might. I had a lot of plans.
I was gonna say, that's what we first bonded over.
It is. It
You
was
would
my, like,
text
first...
me. You would text me at 6 a.m. and I had to put my phone on silent so that I could sleep.
Yeah, because it was the first hyperfixation that I knew was a hyperfixation. And I had somebody
Yes.
to talk to about.
It was a proud moment in your fandom experience.
This is true.
Mom's running away.
Mom is running away.
Yeah.
Sprinkler.
Vibe.
Well, sure.
She didn't just get up and walk out of the house though without a word.
Yeah.
Too much troll hunters for her. She just left.
I don't know. She may have gone to Rio, but we're hoping she just.
I was gonna say, this is not the response she always has when we're doing Big Ben.
Tell her when Big Ben.
Do not utter the word Big Ben now or ever.
This is true. Okay, but what if my friend in London is visiting Big Ben? Am I allowed to say it then?
Yes.
No.
Call it the Parliament Clock Tower.
Is that what it's actually called?
Yeah.
Yes.
New information.
Why do you know that?
Because he's in
Because
Europe.
Big Ben is not the tower. Big Ben is the bell inside the tower.
Yeah. I think I
Named
knew
for
that.
Esper.
Why do you know that?
I knew
think
that the
I'm
Big
fun.
Ben was the clock inside the tower.
All right, so now we need to remember these symbols as we go up.
So
Right?
we
No,
also
wait.
need to have we spilt any milk yet?
Didn't know milk.
We
I
need
have
to
been
keep an
checking
eye
for
out
the
for
milk.
that.
Thinking deep thoughts.
True. Knitting Christmas knitting.
Are you writing down symbols?
Yes.
Big brain.
I don't think hey, but it's
So was it the snowflake that was lit?
Yeah.
And the storm cloud was dark.
and the sun. And that's the baby. You
I
heard
think we
me.
only need to remember the lit. The unlit ones are important.
Here's a random question. Have you guys looked at the Wizard 101 subreddit?
Yes.
I love how gay the banner is. It's amazing because it has the pride rainbow, and it also has the trans flag in the 101.
Clever.
It's lovely.
Hello, cousin. Go, possum.
Hi, Mom.
Oh, she returned.
She returned. She came back. She did not go to Rio.
That's nice.
We were
She
worried.
could've
She
gone
left the
to
house
Aruba.
without a word. We were in the middle of Big Ben. It seemed like a risk.
You said the
You
word,
said
Emma.
You spoke of it.
You spoke of it.
I hate you both. We know.
That's what we guessed.
Oh, my cousin has a chime chair in Aruba if you want to escape to Aruba for a couple weeks.
Timeshares were kind of a scam.
I don't know. They've had it for as long as I've known them. It's technically my
It's not on
aunt.
this book.
I don't know. I know nothing about timeshares. So.
I just know that my little cousins would go to Aruba every year, and they would miss a week of school because it's their timeshare is in the middle of November.
I think they've gotten better now, if I understand it. There are the boss. Some of the big resort companies get
Damn,
into it,
so how'd they
and they
go?
have a lot of some things like that.
I think you can get a timeshare in the town that I'm in for going to the lake and stuff.
I think a lot about it is you have to get into one of the ones that lets you trade.
Right.
Yeah.
I forget. I don't really know how they
Yeah.
work, but I think there are good ones and not so good ones.
Yeah. 4 feet. 4 feet.
Or people.
Orb feet?
4 feet.
I'm confused.
Katie is drawing a 4.
Vibe. I also dropped my yarn.
Cold. Well, the only camps I have is my skin, but my wool was fabulous.
Your orb is fabulous. It's a orb. We love the orb.
We love Borb. Oh yeah, Katie, what kind of
It
Squishmallows
is
did you
first
get
rate.
at SquishCon?
Oh, the squish meat. I mentioned that I might be punished. I think the squish meat. Despite the fact that I'm an adult, not currently able to be punished by my parents. I was still being threatened.
Was fabulous. I got a saber-tooth kibby. I
Nice.
got Helena the Feral Cow. And I got the 5th anniversary squish set of all the original squishes.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Watched it.
Sarah, that just reminded me of my one lonely Kwame on my bookshelf who I really want to get him some friends.
Build them in.
Come out.
Malk. Sorry, I
And
might
the
join Katie in
Chicago-
collecting more things.
Big ears.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna have to buy that now. It's gonna suck.
Is there a cat in here somewhere?
Top of the tower again.
Top of the tower. Got it. See, the nice thing is that you guys know where all of the hard to get to cats are, so I can just wait and do all the other cats at the end of the world.
Your kitty is just hovering in midair on my screen.
Vibe. Mine's just sleeping.
Wait, dog.
Hey,
Oh,
we
no.
actually all have our wands this stream.
You do indeed.
That's always nice.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just sort of back to my doodles as we go. Think that's
Fair. So are you doodling
Yeah.
and doing 2 different video games at once?
No, I stopped playing a second video game. I have all the necessary save points.
Vibe. Well, I will continue. I think the only spells I have cast of most of tonight have just been blades and trap.
I just been bungo frogging over and over and over.
That's
I
fair.
don't think I've even
You've cast vampire a couple times.
That's true. You have Ambianchi.
Oof.
That was my big move.
F. Well, it'll be even bigger now
I've been the
since you have more pips.
if anyone
More
in the
pips.
chat.
Right, it's just an opportunity to do even more damage. We're
This is
doing it some amounts.
So what is the
It's a opportunity.
what is the maximum
this-
amount of pips you can
opportunity.
get?
I don't even know.
12.
12.
Okay, that makes sense.
If they're all powerless.
They're all powerful.
Do you not know this off the top of your head?
No.
I would have been able to tell you if I had
Tempest. I don't know. Tempest is a really powerful spell. It just doesn't have that cool of an animation.
It's a great spell. It's just.
It is because you can cast it at any pip level.
This is true.
So it's very utilitarian.
Oh yeah, it's very nice.
So I would cast any of those.
We do.
We each get one, right?
Each get one.
There was no mark to spell here.
No milk. Very sad. Oh, it's a healing
Okay, leave
level.
it to Katie.
Dog home.
Stop turning the thingies on.
Oh, there's scrap iron over here for a leaf.
Ooh, yes, I need scrap iron.
No one touched
Thank
the
you.
thingies.
Okay,
Well, not.
I'm just saying so because
because I touched
we
it.
had opened them several times.
Apologies.
It's fine.
I just saw a lever and I went, ooh, lever, let's push it.
Okay.
My monkey brain activated.
Do not touch the shinies.
Do not touch shinies. Okay. To the next floor.
Oh man, to a fight.
Ooh, a mysterious fate.
Ooh, we love a mysterious crate.
Mysterious crates are quite cool.
What's that doing? Mysterious fate. How mysterious.
Just a crate.
Crate.
Decorative crate.
Sad.
Four. Yeah.
It's like, look at that.
It is sad when the crates are just decorative and you cannot steal them for your house.
Mhm.
I do like when there's just random objects in the overworld you can steal to put in your house.
I love those. Do you guys
I know.
have the
I always wind up with basically like just like random things that I find, just like piled in it. Because I picked them
True.
up or Moss propped them. I got gardening or fishing or
100%. I don't know. I'm gonna eventually buy Quinn a house. I think I'm gonna get him the farmhouse.
Yeah.
that's what I got. The red barn farm.
Yeah, so I'm just saving up money so I can get that.
Damn, dog bowl.
See.
Because currently all of his stuff is just set up in his dorm room.
I'm not gonna give up.
I know, and your inventory keeps filling up because of. Is that my pen?
Oh, Mr. Pet, sorry.
Well, I think it's about a tennis ball.
You found a tennis ball?
I found a tennis ball.
Nice.
Wait, I found it. This is totally my pen. I found my pen.
Oh, there's
Speaking of
milk on
bullets.
this floor. Katie, get the milk.
I don't know. I've got a billion identical pens.
Milk.
Nice. Milk. Malt.
Milk.
Malt.
That is
What is
Simpsons
malt?
joke.
Do you guys know what malt is? Like malt?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like a
I
flavoring,
meant
right?
milk.
It is a powder from
I have no idea what it's from.
it's I think it's barley, right? That they sprout.
Oh.
They malt it. Big
Interesting.
tanks. Grinds it up.
I have
So he
never
grinds
tried
it up?
it.
Yeah, you can buy malt powder
And malted milk balls.
and malted milk.
True,
balls,
I have had malted milk balls before.
which have that slightly.
Yeah.
I think it mostly adds texture.
Milk is the off-brand stuff they sell with the Springfield Elementary cafeteria. I also I drink plenty of milk.
Malt.
Oh. I love Springfield.
Murder.
Commit homicide.
Homicide. Is it homicide if they're already dead?
I don't know.
Depends who you ask.
True.
I'm not sure it's ever been legislated.
Milk.
Is homicide dependent on sentence?
There's a viable defense there.
Is
So, you
it
know, just
depending
the
on
aforementioned milk.
if you're a sentient creature or not?
Yeah, I
It
think
might be desecration of a corpse or something, but it's probably not murder.
Okay, but what
Yeah.
if it's not actually a corpse? Like, what if it's a ghost?
I don't know.
and it's an exorcism, and it's a church issue.
Then,
It's
well,
a church issue.
I don't know. Maybe for the prosecutor that you are a ghost is part of the corpse.
Oh.
Can't have a ghost without a corpse.
Right.
Unless you're in Danny
Just so you
Phantom
know-
World, then you can.
Don't believe milk comes with plenty of vitamin
Good to know.
What is vitamin R?
Then that's the joke.
Okay.
But that is not a real vitamin.
Yeah, I would hope it's not. Vitamin uranium. Thank you very much.
Yeah, no, strontium 90.
Right, because they're all the letter that
E.
vitamin C is calcium.
That's why K is potassium.
No, C is carbon.
C. Oh, never mind.
Emma,
Ignore me.
you took organic chemistry. You
Okay,
took both
but
of them.
like I don't.
Okay, but what is vitamin B12 then?
Vitamin B12 is like an actual like complex.
Yeah, it's not one thing.
Indeed,
A
it's
deep
not
sigh.
one thing. I know these things, for I am chemistry major.
You know, actually, in the context of Springfield, though, vitamin R makes so much sense to be in malt.
Yeah.
Oh, is this
They're
all
probably-
one big Springfield reference?
Yeah, it's a Simpsons reference.
Let's
Okay.
go with the Springfield cafeteria. Plenty of healthy milk.
See, I thought you were just
No,
doxing
correct.
yourself on stream, and I was very confused.
What?
I thought you were just doxing yourself on stream by saying which elementary school you went to, and I didn't want to bring it up in case you didn't mean
Oh.
to do it on purpose.
No, yeah,
Oh,
I really believe
identity thieves can log off now.
I don't even live near that elementary school anymore.
yeah, it's true. We're so far past that elementary school.
True.
They have a hard time
Mhm.
identifying us by
Bill's mom gave out my middle name, so it's probably good.
Well, I
Yeah,
honestly
yeah.
didn't hear what your mom said when she said your middle name, so I think you're probably good.
It's probably best.
Braid the
You're
bus.
19. You're not going to be kidnapped.
It's not.
Kitty, kitty,
That's not what we're worried about.
kitty,
No.
kitty, kitty, kitty,
Identity
kitty,
theft.
kitty,
Yeah.
kitty, kitty, kitty.
Kibby?
Yo, fools, kitty.
Kibby! Kibby! Kibby!
Check on my top.
All right.
Appreciated.
So my current max health is 2,222.
Nice. I'm at 2,304.
Your health?
My health.
Yeah.
Mine's 1,600.
Well, you are Storm Wizard.
You are the team squishy.
You are the Team
1950.
Swooshy. And we have Team Tank. Who ironically has the middling hit points, but it's fine. She can heal herself.
Also, Team Tank is a little bit lower level
This is true.
to us. ATM.
It's
Team
not
Tank
as
has not
aggressively-
grinded as much as the rest of us.
Katie has grinded different things, I think.
This is
Hey, what's
true.
with it?
Katie isn't
Katie
me.
Katie and I have been questing together on higher wizards.
Sorry, I was gonna say Katie isn't me watching the Greatest British Baking Show, knitting, and playing Wizard 101 all at the same time.
In fairness, that sounds exactly like something Katie.
Yeah, does Katie know how to knit?
Yes,
Yes.
Cool.
somewhat.
So
I was
what?
gonna say she doesn't knit the way you and I do, but
Okay.
she does.
I don't have the patience for it.
No,
No, that's fair. That's fair. Knitting is just
Which is
for
what-
me a very nice, just passive thing to do.
Which is not Zemma's one ADHD.
it's stimming for me. The same soothing thing that is like playing Arcus for you, or
Vibes.
squeezing a squish.
No, that's because I've convinced myself that Squishmallows fix everything. They do. It's a placebo effect.
They
Vibe.
do fix.
I have started Pavloving myself so I fall asleep easier.
You gotta do a total Pavlov thing for me.
I definitely try to like same schedule every day.
Oh yeah, routine is important.
Same bedtime.
No, I have
Wait.
like a specific song that I listen to when I go to sleep.
Smart.
Yeah.
The goblin kills the skeletal pirate dude.
Indeed.
Death on death.
Spill that milk.
Spill that milk.
And now the boss attempts to kill us.
This is true. He's salty.
Almost. It's salty milk, Mama.
Take the crusher.
This is
Take
true.
that milk.
Also, you know what's disappointed me about I'm watching Great British Baking Show, as I've said multiple times. And it's milkweed, and nobody's made a tres leches cake, and they had like a cake portion, and it's disappointing.
That is disappointing. Tres leches is, in fairness, actually, I don't think that's a British thing.
It's not, but they're like
It's a pathetic British baking show. They can't even make s'mores correct.
I was gonna say
This is true.
there's actually I think a thing where there was a segment that they did, a rather infamous segment where they butchered tres leches.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Can't be as bad as how they butchered s'mores.
The
fair-
s'mores episode is a notable low point.
To be fair, it was like cultured milk, and I don't think, or cultured dairy, which I don't think you could do with the tres leches cake, but I was still disappointed.
Who has a culture to dairy?
Oh,
They're
like,
in like season 15.
I'm watching season 8 right now, and it's specifically cultured. It's
They're
specifically
not
milk.
watching season 8 because they had 10 seasons before this version started.
Oh, okay. Then I am
They're on
watching
season
like
18.
yeah, season 18. Because Netflix doesn't have the rest, and I would love to watch the rest.
Yeah, because it switched. Originally, it was a BBC program, and then BBC dropped it, and it got picked up by another network.
Why would BBC
They
drop
only
the
cook
Great
for
British
last-
Baking Show?
It's not a cooking. It's not a cooking show. If someone's not paying for it.
This is true.
No, British Baking Show definitely tortures people. but
Oh,
in a weird way.
absolutely.
Yeah, it's not entertaining.
Like,
No one's
people
in a giant
cry.
basketball.
Most people cry in
People
every
do cry.
episode.
Regularly.
But they're not giant basketballs.
There. kind of like British vacation though. It's soothing.
Okay, now I'm just imagining Paul Hollywood in a freaking giant hamster ball like Mabel from Gravity Falls.
You know, somebody needs to put that man in a giant hamster ball.
I feel like he would
They're
be
not stepping on
unhappy.
their own head.
I feel like he would be
Unfortunately,
very
not
unhappy. Also, I know we mentioned running through Aquila on these characters. Do we actually want to do that, or are we just not going to?
I feel like we have so much other stuff we've agreed to do on
This
stream.
is true, and also, like, Aquila is, like, kind of minor, and we've already gone through it individually so many times.
I was gonna say we've all been through it individually. I feel like we need to seriously talk about what we're doing on stream and what we're not.
This is true.
Because I feel like we're already so overpowered for where we are in the story.
The thing is, if we do more things not on... We're going to be overpowered no matter what, especially because we have 4 people.
But, like, still, like, I feel like we've... I don't know.
I don't know, the hard thing is, like, there's, like, a limited amount of stuff we can do on stream, and no matter what we're doing, we're going to be stronger because we're doing all of the side quests and stuff.
Yeah.
So is Miari already on this floor? Because the arrow is pointing me towards, like, the center of this floor.
No, we go up. We go up. Because this is a secret floor.
Okay.
It's a puzzle floor.
Hi, Malistaire. So there's 2 thick boys here.
You,
Never say that again.
Okay.
we beg of you.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to tear out my eyeball.
I don't know, what's your suggestion, Emma, on things we shouldn't do on stream? Because
I feel
I'm
like
more from
we've
the side...
been doing the main quest line for sure.
Yeah.
So I think we should stick with that, but we should, I don't know, pick selected highlights. Right?
Yeah, I just feel like my main concern is that 2 of us have already finished Mysteria.
This is
But
true.
we all want to go back and redo that on stream.
But we don't have
And we also
to. I
wanna
just
do-
kind of want to show off fun things. I can totally do that solo.
And then we also want to do that the last area of Grizzleheim,
Grizzleheim. Yeah.
because that has Grandmother Raven. But because that's plot relevant. But so the question for me is, if we do both of those things, then that's weeks and weeks and weeks where we're not doing the main quest line.
That's
And we're
true.
not doing Wizards Forward and Wushu.
So what I think we should do is we don't need to do Pigswick on stream. I can do that solo, and if Katie wants to join me because she hasn't done it, totally can. Because my thing is, I just want to show off the fun stuff that, you know, people who haven't played this game intensely wouldn't see, and I can totally do some of that solo.
And I don't mean to guilt trip anyone or like not say we shouldn't do it. I just want to make sure that we're thinking through how we want to piece the whole thing.
No, that's fair. That's fair. And you know, once you get later on, there's less side worlds like that, right?
There is, yeah.
Right. They go to areas.
Yeah.
After that, you get like Darkmoor Manor, and
Well,
the
that's
Storm Drain, and you know things that are not a whole world, but like they're more involved. You know.
right.
Yeah.
Well, that's the other thing. I'm the only wizard I think who's hit level 40.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know how you're level 40. I gotta be honest.
I haven't.
I'm
Only
level
'cause I'm lazy.
42. I don't know how I got that far.
I think it's
But I
probably
did.
because you're doing absolutely everything, and you did so much grinding in Aquila.
That's true.
Plus, so much fishing.
Plus so much fishing.
True. Yeah, because I definitely don't want to stall us
I've
for weeks
also
because it's
gotten
not fun.
the Jacqueline Hyde quest now at level 40, which is another thing that we've got to figure out how to do. And we probably do have to do all 4 of us together.
And
Yeah.
there's a book here.
Yeah.
And a chest I can't open. Cool.
Did you not pick up the quest?
Oh, I didn't read the book. My thing is just telling me to go to Reagent Square and talk to Sherlock Bones.
Yep.
It's just
That's
not letting me
Where's
open.
the cat? Where's the stray cat?
We already got it?
Remember when I screamed and jumped up and down and yelled, "Chibi, chibi, chibi"?
He was behind the crates, like 3 levels down.
I specifically yelled and jumped up and down.
Is it gonna take me all the way out?
Yep.
Fuck.
Yeah. I can run through it again with you off stream, Emma, if you want.
No, I'll figure it out.
Okay.
Ignore me. Fucking fuck.
Hey,
No, I wasn't on that floor yet, so I didn't know what you meant when you screamed kitty.
Ah, okay.
So
So-
everyone could be a little more clear in the future.
Sorry.
And
Do
make
we
sure we
wanna-
don't miss things.
Do we want to wrap here or do we want to keep going for a little bit?
that's that you.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we're all pretty tired.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys for coming. We will do some more talking off stream about the logistics of this run, I guess.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to just kind of spring that on you. It's just been something.
No, it's cool. We can actually stay on voice call for a little bit after and talk
Okay.
about it.
Cool.
Let me just do the Twitch thing of find somebody to raid on stream. Who is live currently? We will go say hi to Revivalist because it's been a while since we've said hi to him. And we should be good friends. Raid. Revivalist. There we go. Okay. We're gonna go say hi to Revivalist, and then I'll probably be live again tomorrow morning. I'm not sure what yet. Depending on what we talk about tonight, it might be some wizards, otherwise it'll probably be Poke Park. So I'll see you guys all then. Bye-bye.